dressed up as Rick Beadle. Am I? Dressed with a beard. This is Rick Beato. Anyway, I'm just going to have a quick talk about what I'm doing, apart from being dressed up as Rick Beato, with a touch of... What's in the beard look? It's hard to say. Don't like to say. Anyway, I'm going for the Boomer Silver Fox app designer look. So my website, that's my last post, I mentioned about doing a lot of SEO work, and that's what takes up a hell of a lot of time at the moment, is correcting all my cock-ups when I first set up my account years ago and started just pumping up loads of great pages and links across my products to help promote them. What I didn't take into account was SEO is quite difficult. Search engine optimization, which is now being additionally compromised, is that the right word? Or made more difficult as well by AI search. So if, like me, your algorithm is telling you not only are you interested in music and film, but also interested in search engine optimization, you get a lot of videos telling you how to sort it out, how to make it better. And I think I'm getting there. I'm looking at the stats and stuff, and it's working, but it's a hard gig. And without AI, these awful letters, which I use for coding, and I use it for very little else. I use it to help me with content and stuff, sometimes in terms of formats and detailing stuff I have no ability to do. I don't use it for apps in the slightest. On the other hand, my show design work, which is all three-dimensional spatial creativity, I've got to use it because my clients are using it, and my clients are using it instead of me. So if clients I've still got who aren't yet using it, I'm using it to empower what I do. So if I'm producing a show design and I need hundreds of people in the audience, that used to be a pain in the butt. Now I can design the event, I can place everything, I can light it, I can design it, I can do everything I need to, and then I can give the stills, the outputs, and also the video outputs to AI, and it can put people in there for me, which is a massive win. It's a massive loss for companies that sell 3D models of people. But anyway, back to the maps. As usual, I'm going off filter and I don't have a script. Can you tell that? So the maps born out of when my 3D show design was dead and needed something to go to my brain. And it's been brilliant. As you can tell, I've obviously got some lovely quotes here from people who enjoy them, and it's a continuous thing. I might have finished Paul McCartney a while back. Thought I know I hadn't, because there's new albums come out. I need to update them. So when it's something like Mr. McCartney, what you're looking at is discography, each album in the red line, and all the other artists from each album as he works through it, all the people he's worked with post Beatles, and the story of creativity. And that connection from his first outing, McCartney, post the Beatles, which officially people say was a solo, but Linda was on there doing vocal background. He then has later McCartney where it was just him, but generally it's collaborative. The blue indicators here are the Wings albums, and then you've got the green indicators here, the Fireman albums. So I've chatted about that before, but that's what it's doing. It's showing all those connections. And behind that is the actual building of the website, which comes out of the box. It's a Shopify template, but it's much more than that, and that takes up a lot of my time. I was thinking the other day about just posting up about how much I make out of a map sale. You look at these prices, I don't think they're ridiculous. They're good value. So an AY1 sheet, which Americans is 23 by 33 inch sheet of paper, Giclee print to 30 grams per square metre. It's quite a heavy duty art quality. 58 quid. Stick it in a frame, 148 quid. This is all ship prices. Shipped. Auto underlining text wordy thing. We'll use a bad word there, I'm sure. So that's another story, why I price these things like I do. Some people say it's too cheap. Other people say, well, I've got to buy the same thing for 25 quid. It's not the same thing, is it, mate? Anyway, so there's a lot here. In terms of all the maps, there's a list here. There's more coming. There's the same number I've researched already. And there's some which are more add-ons, like the Beach Boys is actually one of 3 maps. I've yet to do 2 and 3 because that's such a huge story. Just in terms of density of the usual story, a band turns up in the studio, band plays its instruments, band goes to the beach, and they come back and they find all these other extra musicians are suddenly being used and then continue to be used across their recording story. So yeah, there's more coming. There's film plots too, which I don't talk too much about, but a range of subjects here from my Bond one, which is a very low resolution, at least sorting out that one. There's loads of compression goes on. That's another story about SEO. Quality of images you're able to show. And also you don't want too high quality because someone's going to steal them. But the film stuff as well, more of those coming out where I'm plotting every single major sequence in the film, and where the tube lines are all the characters, where they interact with the plot points. Plus the Bond one really is something else entirely. It's every single Bond movie in one map and all the characters connected. So I'm really focusing on those now. I had done other subjects in the past, but that was for the live shop I had, the real shop, which were ways of getting people laughing their heads off when they saw a map plotting Liz Truss versus a lettuce timelines. People holler in laughter at that. Oh, joyful days. But now I'm online, it's just really focusing what I do for myself and for the algorithm, for the Google search. Keep it clean, keep it lean, always updating, always adding more. The next one on my list, I've just been emailed about doing a map, which I've been putting off for a long time. There's some artists out there who I just... There's a long list. Neil Young's one of them. Someone just said, you promised me Neil Young. Neil Young soon. One day soon. Anyway, so just a quick whip around my website, just to show you an idea if you don't know already about the scale of what I do. There's all the information here like there should be on the website. It's mobile ready. Oh God, I'm so tuned into website building now. And this is it. I just wanted to make maps. It takes so much work to make maps be seen. That's part of the story here, I suppose. Trying to be seen is hard work, but thank you for watching and seeing me onwards.